We're here today for the first ever North East Warm Homes Summit, held in the historic Mining Institute in Newcastle upon Tyne, strengthening the region's history and historical ties to energy. And it's never would come at a more important time, with energy bills having risen again this week, putting more households into fuel poverty.
Well, today this is about us coming together to talk about how we tackle fuel poverty across the North East. Too many families experience it. They live in cold, damp conditions, and the solution is to retrofit more houses and to make them warmer. Not only does this help families with the cost of living, but it also creates really good green jobs that are fantastic for local people to support their local communities and also lift more people out of poverty. What I'm hoping to see is a series of actions on how we get on and we retrofit more people's houses, making them warmer, and at the same time we take the next step in the green revolution.
Energy Saving Trust, we're here delivering home energy advice North East. We've delivered almost 2,000 advice to almost 2,000 homes already. That's a really important part of the picture. We've also heard about there's a real need for the UK government to bring forward its Warm Homes plan to help scale up and achieve more over the next few years.
So for me, the summit's been not only great, it's been essential. We get all the policy frameworks at the national level that you want, but unless you've got local people who know their residents and their citizens working together, leveraging the benefit and the value across what local authorities can do, what the combined authorities do, what health authorities can do, unless you really get that action and those conversations, you don't get the value, and that's what the summit's been about.
Everybody in the room today, from local government, local elected members of parliament, businesses, suppliers, people like myself and other NGOs, all agree that actually there's huge opportunities to be made by the journey to net zero. First of all, securing our energy supply in this country, growing our own energy, creating the jobs and skills that can go along with that. However, we also all agreed that there are too many fuel poor households in the North East and elsewhere who, for them, this is a journey they're not even on or anywhere near, because they're living in cold, damp homes that need to be made warmer through insulation.
I was delighted to be able to attend the first Warm Home Summit here in the North East. It's a significant challenge, but I think there's a huge opportunity for us to harness the experience and knowledge collateral here in the North East, as well as some of the innovative technologies that are being developed here, homegrown solutions that can make a difference to people's lives and to allow them to move out of fuel poverty.
This is an absolutely vital issue for my constituents. There are thousands of homes in North Durham, because we have quite old and low quality housing stock, which aren't properly insulated, which are losing heat all the time. That's bad for the environment, but it's really bad for my constituents, because lots of people on low incomes in my constituency are struggling to pay their heating bills.
It's been a really fantastic event, lots of great contributions. We heard about the challenges, but we also heard about the opportunities that there are. And I think what we need to focus on, particularly from my point of view, is about how we eradicate fuel poverty in Newcastle and the wider region, particularly how that affects child poverty and child development. So that's my call to arms to people. Let's make this work and let's have a really bright future for Newcastle.
We've had an absolutely excellent day here today. We've kick-started a conversation about how we deliver fuel poverty in the North East, and sharing the space with some really senior people across the region has been massively important. And out of this, the Mayor made the commitment that there will be action following, and we're hugely encouraged to hear that.